I don't know about y'all, but I smell danger. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, do to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact, it's likely not over. Like, once again, this is probably death, right? Like it kind of has to be. We know where all the other horsemen are. We know what they look like. And while we don't know what's going to be the next incarnation of Control or how long it's going to take Control to incarnate again, like Nayuta's cooked. Presumably this is not Control. Like, we never saw Nayuta brain drain or Makima life drain people. Like, this is death. And while Fix them in diffing death and us getting Yoru as the final antagonist would be a crazy twist, I just don't think we're doing that. I'm going with what everyone else is thinking. I'm thinking this is either Death Stage 1, I'm thinking it's Persona 3 Ryoji, I'm thinking something. Because there's absolutely no way we spend all of Part 2 and even a fat chunk of Part 1, or like really like the back third of Part 1, building to death as a concept, and then we get Death as one of the horsemen and she's just fodder. I don't know. But let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into chapter 198. It's Famine? As in familiar, as in Fammy the character, as in family? I don't know, let's see. My pocket! Check my skirt pocket! As the lights just... Oh, man. Like... It'd be so, like, notably, I don't know, this is gonna sound crazy, but if I was like, no, do I need to blow my nose again? No, please! I've been getting viciously diffed by Mother Nature. I've always been, fun fact about the Pencil Man, I've been allergic to pollen since, like, forever, but last year wasn't that bad, and the buds are just opening now where I live, but I'm getting viciously diffed by Mother Nature. Like it is violating me horrifically. So I've been blowing my nose a whole bunch, I've been taking my allergy medicine again, and I don't know, I just keep getting diffed by it, but I don't want to have to blow. I don't have any tissues nearby. Oh wait, do I? Yeah, never mind, I do. I will not subject you to the sound or image of me blowing my nose. One sec. And we're back, but yeah, sorry, I've been getting viciously diffed by it. It is embarrassing. But fun fact, if I was some type of immortal, like not like immortal as in, well then again, if I was immortal in like the literal sense, I would probably do the same thing. But like, my ideal immortality is me just staying in my prime for a period of about 100 years. Like, just give me 100 years, absolute living, no matter what happens to me, my body will restore itself to its prime physical state, bada bing, bada boom. And the thing is, if I had that, I wouldn't just live a normal life, I'd do the stupidest things ever. Yeah, sure, cut me in half. I want to see what it feels like. Like, of course, I'm not actually into pain. Like, I'm not freaky like that. But if I had the guarantee that nothing bad would happen, I do dumb stuff. Like, one of the main reasons I love spicy food isn't just because I have dead taste buds. It's also because I just like the feeling. I love the burn. It's like risk. It's the risk reward. It's my spice of life, if you will. So, like, darn it, I'd run through all different types of experiences just to see what they feel like if I was, like, fundamentally immortal. Because it looks like death is, like, they're literally decapitated. We've seen this is a capable way of at least killing other horsemen who don't have contracts pre-set up like Makima, but she's fine. For the most part, well, obviously she's not connected, but, like, we see she's able to move her limbs. So far, I feel like she's the... In fact, is she the only horseman outside of Makima who had contracts to specifically counter this? She's the only horseman outside of Makima who's able to just heal herself and control her limbs after they've been attached, because Yoru couldn't do that. Even Yoru, after she got numerous amps, she needed to summon her kids to replace her old arms after she lost them. So very interesting. Let's see. There's 2,000 yen in my wallet. You can have it. Just let me go. Isn't it like $2? Hold on a second. We pulling out the Google. The Google is almost dead though. The Google is at 4%. So let me pull the Google real quick. What is 2,000 yen to USD? I feel like that's like 2 cents, dog. 2,000 yen to USD. $13. $13.35. Oh, well, it may have been more back in this time period, because we aren't even in Y2K yet by the time of this time period. But still, like, $13. You death are begging to be spared for $14. You lost your good mind. Let's see. You can have it all. Please, just let me go. Money is worthless. It's just paper scraps. Its value is merely an illusion performed by the government. not necessarily performed, but insured by a government. Like, this is gonna sound weird, but like that is actually kind of how money works. Like, money is has commercial value. It doesn't have innate value. There are types of money that do have innate value, like trading in gold coins and stuff like that. Like, that wasn't just like commercial value. There was actual innate value in that because you could use gold for stuff. But at the same time, yeah, technically, like, the reason money has any sort of influence at all is because there's the guarantee of the governmental system backing it. Like, you could have all the money in the world, but if the government who backs it suddenly doesn't carry that anymore, you better get rid of that money before it loses all its value in like 2 seconds. It is rough. You know what I mean? Like, he low-key spit. Let's see. I mean, like, he's, and like, what is he gonna do with money? Like, as far as he thinks, it seems like he's a D. Like, who is he paying? I don't think he pays bills. Let's see. I don't care about government conspiracies. I have to save mankind right away. Like, that's not a government. That's just how it works. Like, I don't know. At least for, like, once again, at least for my understanding of money, it is literally just paper scraps that we've assigned value to based on the government that backs it. It's like how like, I forget what the currency of like old ancient Rome and ancient Greece are, but it's worthless now because, like, who cares? There's no power to back that up. There's no value in it, and it's not something usable. So, like, you wouldn't run with that currency. That's why certain currencies have way less value than others, because ultimately the guarantee over the backing of its respective government isn't as powerful. So I don't know. But see, through death, yeah, that's like, I don't know. What if mankind specifically, like, what if I don't want to be saved? Like, I don't know. I've never, like, I get it, and not just in obviously Chainsaw Man through the eyes of death, but like, and once again, Chainsaw Man, you talking way too much. You better watch where her hands are, where her torso is, because we only see her legs. I played that out last chapter. We only see her legs. I feel like you're about to get diffed, Chainsaw Man. Or fix it. Why are you dying? Why are you dying? I'm gonna have to take a break and I'm gonna have to pause on recording. Why are you dying? Oh, it's because you're on max brightness. Let's lower that all the way down. Whoopsie. But with that being the case, gangaroonies, buckaroo. I don't want to be saved. That sounds crazy to say, but I don't want to be saved. I want to experience life. Oh, life is suffering. Yeah, but like, what if I'm into it? Have you ever thought about that? What if I want to live? Huh? I'd rather do something than do nothing for eternity. Like, I don't know what happens to my soul, but like, I want to find out. I'll wait. Plus, it's gonna happen anyway. Like, in this universe, nothing's immortal. Even like the most powerful D's can still die and then be reborn, of course. But like, that's the thing. I don't know. It's gonna happen anyway. Why rush it? At least that's my philosophy. Let's see. Huh? Your so-called salvation means the slaughter of all mankind. It means eliminating human suffering and anger through death, right? Yeah. And like, that is a way. But no, I don't know. like, I like life. I like life. And that's the thing, right? I think I used to fear death more. Like, I feel like almost every person at some point in their life had that existential crisis of like, I could die at any moment. My body is but a facsimile. I truly am not an individual. I'm just the brain piling a meat sack that could perish at any second. But at the same time, like, after that, I don't really fear it. I just acknowledge it. It's like knowing any random person could jump you on the street. You know? Like, if someone just had the mood one day and you walked by somebody, you bumped into them, they had a real rough day, they could beat the taste out your mouth randomly. Free will's a thing. Like, they could just do that. But in spite of that, I don't live in constant fear of being jumped by random civilians. It's not a thing. And that's the same way I kind of feel on death. Like, I know it's there. It's around the corner. I could perish right now. I talk about all the time videos. I could drop right now in the middle of the recording process, or during editing, or during posting, or whatever. But like, I'm not gonna let that consume me. I got some in my beard. But I'm not gonna let that ruin and or control my life. And even if life is suffering, yeah, you learn a lot through suffering. At least in my opinion. Let's see. Through death, right? The Justice D and I see right through you. There's a joke I could make here, but it's so oddly specific to such a niche series that I won't. Let's see. Since you're a D, you probably don't know why people choose to live in this ruined world. I'll tell you why. Because the world's full of hope. Chainsaw Man came from the underworld to protect mankind's hope. Uh-oh, is she floating? Why does it look like she's floating? Why is she levitating? Uh-oh. Mankind's hope. To drag beings like you back to the underworld. I mean, in a way. Kinda. Like, Then again, that's probably his interpretation, because, like, we know the story. Pochita just got jumped. He got jumped by 3 of the horsemen, like, a whole bunch of top tiers. And then, like, died. And then, you know, he lived a happy life with Denji. But still, he didn't intentionally do that. Just like I don't think, like, Pochita is referred to as the hero of the underworld, right? But, like, I think he more so did it for the love of the game. Like, I don't think he was actually trying to be heroic. Sure, he responded when everyone called for help, but then he'd eat him. like he would then slaughter you too. So I don't know. He's not like a hero in the pure sense. But let's see. What is that doing? Levitating. Just fake some man notice. Oh, but you know, and you know, unironically, because the world's full of hope, and not just because Chainsaw Man provides hope, but like that's the thing. There is hope that you can experience lesser or develop through suffering. Right? It sounds so crazy to say, what, develop through suffering, but like. It is truly the cycle of life. Life, technically, yes, is pain. You are constantly dying and being reborn through the death of yourselves. But there's almost a beauty in that, right? Like the impermanence of existence and how you sort of need to cope with that, appreciate that, fight with it, or not fight with it. Like I don't know. I very much I don't fight about my mortality. I just appreciate that I have it. Let's see. But just and righteous thoughts mean nothing to you, do they? Death thee. I mean. Yeah, and that's once again, it's kind of weird. I don't blame the D's for doing what they do, because it's their innate instinct. While the horsemen are human, or human-like in appearance, and clearly have the capacity for human thought and human rationale, they can be influenced, they are living sentient creatures. At the same time, that's what their purpose is. You embody your it's kind of like how all life's purpose is to make more life in some sense. Now, there are people who decide to not reproduce, and that's fine. But, like, the base instinct of life is to continue making more life. Life exists to subsist upon itself. That's why no matter what, whether or not you're interested in having kids or not, you typically, unless you're impotent, you have the stuff to make kids. It's just there. Like, you can't turn that off. It's like to tell a D to stop fulfilling his purpose is essentially telling a human to stop breathing. You could try. You can do it. There are ways you can force yourself to do it, but like it's not organic or natural to do so. And I don't blame, just like I don't blame people for breathing, I don't necessarily blame the Death Thief for going out and going crazy, even if I completely disagree with their philosophy. But let's see, they're rising up. Ah, okay, so she drained the ants for life. Okay, I didn't even know. You know what? You can even see some of the split bodies here. So that's interesting. So it doesn't even need to be a comparable cost. It doesn't need to be a comparable value. It, as long as there is life, death can regenerate. It can take life from something and regenerate. So that's actually very, very good. Obviously, though, this does once again seem to be, someone pointed out perfectly, the Shigaraki contrast, where ultimately she does need to come into contact with it. But it's obviously more flexible than Shigaraki, because her hands never touched the ants. It was just the ants being near her head that was enough to allow her to regenerate and heal. So let's see. Her body comes back together. She lasts it back on. What the? Yep, and then interesting. So while the ant, well then again, it's hard to tell because ants are really tiny. But while the guy shriveled up last chapter, one of the ants lost their head and stuff like that. Was he? Oh, did he get blitzed? Or no, he's looking out at the ants. Did you absorb the ants' lives?
Exactly. I am she who absorbs life. She who saves people from their suffering via death. I am one of the 4 horsemen feared by humans and D's alike. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
That's still so crazy though. Like, and once again, how necessarily do you beat that? Obviously, you can interact with her without her being able to absorb your life. Like we've seen Fake Some Man do it, right? Like he sliced through her. But like, I guess you gotta atomize her. But who in this universe has beam? Like it would have to be Ora, right? Who like just attempts to beam her out of existence. Because I'm not exactly sure how you would beat this. As long as any life comes in contact with her, she can drain it. So you would either have to slice her to bits and then seal her in a plastic container the moment you do that, or she's just going to keep coming back one way or another. And it's clear, at least through decapitation ain't going to do it. You may have to chop her into much finer pieces. Let's see.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Huh?
Is that an exclamation point? I thought that was an L. My name is Famine D. Please call me
What? So then who's Famine? Wait, now I'm confused. Wait. So has death been amongst... Wait. Rewind. Pause the tape. Rewind. What? Then who's Famine? But that doesn't make sense. I mean, who gave the Nostradamus prophecies? I'm now so confused. What? I mean, I guess she technically never displayed powers. Like she ate a lot, but like greed or gluttony. But like even Fixo Man and me are like, wait, what? But then why are you so focused on freeing people through death? But then again, I guess that's the thing. She sucks the soul out of people, and not in that way. But like, these ants don't look starved. One's decapitated and they're shriveled up. But I guess shriveling up, like technically, you drain all the nutrients out of something and it immediately dies. Huh. All right, we're only 6 pages deep. Let's see. Famine. Fammy?
Yes, I know all your moves for real this time. Each of your arm swings and your...
Time out! So, you aren't the Death Devil. Oh, I said it, no!
The Death D? The Death D is my...
So wait, has Fammy been... But wait, I'm so confused, wait! Okay. Huh. So I guess the prophecy was just wrong then. I guess, you know, that does explain it, because I guess they never really rationalized, but then again, Makima had contracts with other Ds, so I guess I never questioned it, but like, they never did fully explain why Fammy had so many different, like, contracts and controls with other Ds. But like, and I guess she's meant to be the oldest, and it's kind of been implied that Fammy's been around chilling. Like we never actually got an incarnation time for her. But once again, is she not at full power? Like now, questions are spinning the emotions on me. What's happening?
The Death D is my...
Falling. Oh, and she's controlling Falling in particular, which we know is another primordial. Interesting. Falling.
Heavy!
Oh, yep. Falling is here. Yeah, and they chilling. Once again, it did make sense because like they had no real reason to obey, or they were in no real danger way back when they were introduced.
Hello, may I take your order?
Interesting, she has the exact same design as last time though. I figure she'd incarnate in different ways. Let's see. So this is death. I mean, I'm guessing unless this is a completely, because that's the thing. Unless the prophecy could just be wrong. She's just been here this entire time, big chilling, big flexing, big moving. I mean, I guess. Let's see.
Chef's choice.
Oh. So she gonna eat her sister and fake something? Huh. Okay, so she took the lives of random humans. A giraffe, I'll be specific. Oh, and yeah, so she's gonna eat... She's also gonna eat the sister and fake something.
This dish is blood sauteed human and giraffe.
Alright, is she actually gonna eat him? Now I got to send this to Fujimoto. You're the Death Thief!
I'm sorry, Fammy. I used your name.
But wait, what? I'm so confused. But then, like, then what do you? I have so many questions. What? I mean, crazy twist. Crazy. I mean, but now I'm just confused. Why do their powers work that way? I mean, once again, I can rationalize why we know the real Fammies. We can rationalize that. But like, why did you spawn in early? Why do you have no... Well, then again, I guess she may have just not shown her powers yet. How do her abilities work? Because we never actually saw her fight. At least not with her own abilities. So like... Huh. So like, are we cooked? And how come Yoru didn't know? Did she know the entire... Did Yoru know this the entire time? Or is she also bamboozled? Because she's so convinced that, oh yeah, I'm going to fight and diff my sister. But then again, it's obvious the horseman can incarnate in different forms, I guess. So like, maybe that's it. But like, what's happening?
Big sis, if you still feel for anything for mankind, then please die right away.
Okay, but like, here's the thing, fam. If you knew that, why were you attacking random humans? Why would you not go straight for your sister if you knew she was dead? Like what? And what is she? What? Fujimoto, let's not get overly freaky, please. Fujimoto, I want to post this on the channel. Shout out. I'm glad. I know this is a completely different audience, but two of my Kagurachi views got struck, and I went out of my way. I like actually challenged them because they were two big important chapters that I wanted to keep on the playlist, and those got approved. Please, I want this to be safe. Fujimoto, please. Oh. Oh. Can I show that? It's been about 2 seconds. Technically, I can. I think legally I can. I'm not gonna. Do I gamble it though? I think I'll gamble it because it's probably gonna be included in. It's probably gonna be like the start of next chapter. And I read the text. I disposed all my organs and I still couldn't die. Huh. Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, how do you kill death? Like it's always been my thing. And like DC has a really interesting interpretation of it with like Death of the Endless, where they admit like she kind of just leaves. Like she'll wait till the last star dies, she'll wait till the death of the universe, and then she'll just put the stools up on the whatever. Like I forget what the analogy is. But they just leave. Like it's never implied that even Death of the Endless dies. So like how do you kill death? I suppose. But interesting. They're very relatively passive. And like, are you gonna eat them? Like, what was the point of calling and having them prepare this meal? Are you gonna eat them? And like, what do you gain from that? I mean, like maybe Famine is the only person who could stop her, but at the same time, I have so many. Like now, I have infinite questions. Like, what is? What? I'm so confused. I'm so genuinely confused. What is happening? Okay, Fujimoto. Some straight cookies, I guess. Golly, editing me. I'm gonna make you edit that out anyway. I couldn't. I can't. I'm not gonna risk it. But maybe I will. Who knows? We'll see. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave twist plot. Guys, darn it, twist plot instead of plot twist. Leave twist plot in the comment section down below. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that notification bell so you can not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you want to have a picture down below where you can support me for as low as $1 a month to get things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Some of those perks include the live reactions to every series I happen to review, ad variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also do a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. You can drop 5 minutes for a short video, 25 minutes long video, or any means at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is that guy with the pencil, writing off. I'd like to thank you to our sketch tier members: Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier XZ, Zara, Brandon Payne, J2MA, Gyomi, Yuki Ally, Buddha Uda, Azo 2404, Planet Crone, G Prosper, Nevis 97, and Ali. I'd like to give a big old thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Nirvana Igneal, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin Encarnacion, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our Ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly, Euchia, Carlo Alaimo, and Grim. And then I'd like to give a big old hefty thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. And then I'd like to give a big old thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Wakimunos and Wakimunos. And then I'd finally like to give a giga super duper kidney sacrificing thank you to our ultimate, that guy with a Calvin Elder.